Basta.
You told me to do 4. I don't do 4. Do 4. Do 4. I don't need to do 4. I just need to do 1. Do 4. Hey, do it again.
Listen, I went down to camp before he fought. His focus and the level of, intense training he was doing. And I said, I don't know it all. When he explained that to me, I was just like, yeah, you're right. Let me back up a little bit and just tell him what I see.
Yeah.
More so than trying to coach him into being this fighter that I want them to be.
Being a version of you.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford was shocked by how intense Manny Pacquiao training camp is as he prepares hard for a huge fight against Floyd Mayweather. After the rematch with Floyd Mayweather was officially confirmed, Manny Pacquiao took his preparation to another level, and new footage shows him training with strong focus and aggressive energy. Terence Crawford has also been spotted in the camp of Manny Pacquiao, taking part in tough early morning runs and hard gym training sessions. Manny Pacquiao enjoys road work and often trains with a big group around him, using their energy to stay motivated and keep a strong, disciplined routine with his team.
9, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, up, 5, 6.
I'm watching you guys.
9,
Up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Away from me.
Away from you, right?
Help me out here.
Up.
I know.
Up. We're young.
26, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40.
Manny Pacquiao, gym trainer, says he works like a machine, always surprising everyone in the gym with his non-stop energy, strong discipline, and very intense training routine.
Working hard. He ran an hour. He did a whole...
It would have been 22 years.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying
He
he's a machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
He ran an hour. He didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. As we increase the rounds, with this, he's got to pull back on the runs a little bit. Yeah, he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
He's a machine. What kind of machine is he? What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the rein back shorter, faster. But he knows. So now he knows what the train's about. We increase the train, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking the system, and we get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy.
Chris Algieri praised Manny Pacquiao as a powerful and unique fighter, saying no one fights like him. He called him truly special, and said he was the best opponent he ever faced, placing him among the greatest in boxing because of his skill, rhythm, and legendary career.
The most difficult thing to adjust to or get used to with Pacquiao in the ring?
I mean, nobody fights like him. He's different, very difficult to prepare for. It took Marquez 4 fights to figure him out. You know, and Marquez is one of the fastest thinkers in the game. And he's just such a difficult guy to zone in on. I always felt like just as I was getting my crosshairs on him, he would change his rhythm. He's a very rhythmic fighter. He uses broken rhythm very, very well. And yeah, adjustments on the fly, which is what I think all the best fighters in the world do. All the top guys I fought made vast adjustments along the way. So yeah, Manny's he's special, as is Floyd.
His power, where did it rank among the fighters that you faced?
Not the hardest, but also very hard. You know, Keith Thurman famously said he's got bricks for hands. It's very true. So you have bricks for hands plus fast hands, plus punches you don't see, makes him a very dangerous puncher. But he wouldn't say he was the hardest. Ruslan hit, I believe, way harder. He was crunching power. But in terms of a guy with fast hands who has hard hands, but also punches from angles that are hard to see, very, very dangerous.
Pacquiao says returning to training camp has given him fresh energy, and his love for boxing is still strong, and he feels his journey in the sport is not finished yet.
I didn't feeling like I'm young.
Do you feel you have something to prove in this fight, Manny? I know you've accomplished so much, but do you feel you personally, you want to show something to the world or prove something?
Oh yeah, it's a challenge that they might think that oh, Manny's career is over and he's old like that. So something wrong that I need to prove it, and I'm not done yet. And
why do you feel that way? Because you've achieved so much. You've done everything. You're a Hall of Famer. Where is that coming from, the need to want to show people, like, no, I'm not done yet? Like, well, why can't you just be like, nah, I can do whatever I want. I've done everything.
You know, I can easily fight a easy opponent or non-boxers. I can easily pick a easy to win, but I pick the best because I want to add more in my legacy in a complete.
Manny Pacquiao says he feels more motivated than ever and makes it clear he is not looking for easy fights just for money. Instead, he wants real challenges to keep improving himself and continue building a stronger legacy in boxing.
In talking with your team, they've told me that they've seen you more hungry, more driven, more focused. Why not fight a YouTuber? Why not take an easy fight, you know? Like at 42, you're taking on arguably either the best or a 1A or 1B welterweight in the world. Why not go fight a Logan Paul, a Jake Paul, and make a lot of money and not have a hard fight?
I mean, the question is, what's that for in your legacy, in my legacy? No, I want to fight the best so that can be added to my league.
However, many critics responded negatively to the rematch between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, saying that despite all the hype, it feels like two older fighters facing each other.
Mayweather and Pacquiao are fighting again. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's two legends / two old men who are fighting each other. You know, they haven't been very active. It's a big money grab. I'm gonna say it like this: I don't hate it, right? Because the division is actually moving. It's not like they're fighting for a title and keeping guys out of the way. They're fighting each other. They both make a lot of money, and it's going to bring so much nostalgia for both of their careers in the build-up. For those 2 months where we're leading up to Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2, all we're going to do is watch and talk about their fights, and I love that. I love that idea because I think they're two stalwarts in our sport. And in terms of them fighting each other, I don't know. I don't think they're ever going to put on a barn-burning performance, especially when they're damn near 50. But I don't know. I'm not super mad at it. I actually am looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing.
Veteran trainer Ronnie Shields believes fans should not be surprised if Manny Pacquiao defeats Floyd Mayweather in their rematch, and he highlights Pacquiao's explosive speed and non-stop pressure as the main reasons that could cause problems for Mayweather in the ring.
Fight for both guys, and look, it's hard to pick a winner for me on that fight because Pacquiao is a slick, fast, strong.
It will be a very tough fight for both fighters, and it is hard to choose a winner because Manny Pacquiao is a fast, skilled, and strong fighter.
He's a pressure fighter, and I mean, man, that's gonna be explosive. That's all, and I guess whoever had the best game plan, I think, is going to win.
While acknowledging the intelligence and defensive skill of Floyd Mayweather, he adds that the result will depend on strategy and performance on fight night, and he believes if Manny Pacquiao follows the right game plan and keeps constant pressure, he can make the fight very competitive and possibly win.
Younger is always better. Experience is probably the best thing. But, the determination, I think, is going to be a big factor in this fight. And, it's hard to pick a winner. I mean, it really is. It's going to be a great fight and a tough fight. And I definitely want to be there.
Ronnie Shields believes age is not the main factor in a fight involving Manny Pacquiao. Instead, he says determination, experience, and hunger to win matter more inside the ring, and Pacquiao mindset and drive make him just as dangerous as before. He also says the result is hard to predict because both fighters have the ability to win, and everything will depend on strategy and execution on fight night.
Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather in a real fight in September. Mayweather's putting his 50-0 on the line on Netflix. How big is that, and who wins?
I think it's a big fight. It might actually be a better fight than the first one. I famously went on record and said that Manny Pacquiao's style was no good for Floyd. I mean, Manny Pacquiao would not be able to beat Floyd because the styles just didn't match up. And it was right after I fought him where I said that, because I could just see where there were spots where Floyd, his fundamental skills, his boxing style, his ability to control space and pace would have given Manny a lot of trouble. And sure enough, when they fought, they did. But how much is left of both of these guys? We saw Manny in the Barrios fight. Very impressive that he went 12. But again, he had a guy in Barrios who didn't step on it. He let Manny dictate and fight for portions of the round. And Floyd's been pretty active. He's been fighting exhibitions over the last couple of years. Not 10 rounders, not with really dangerous opponents, but I feel like they're probably in a pretty similar area right now in terms of their momentum. But I don't know, man. It might be actually a little more entertaining than the first fight. It might be a little more.
Analyst Chris Algieri believes the rematch between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao will be even bigger than their first fight, which was already one of the most historic bouts in boxing history. He expects huge global attention, with both legends returning for another chapter. But he still favors Mayweather to win again because of his defensive skills, high ring IQ, and ability to punish mistakes, which he has shown throughout his undefeated career, while respecting Pacquiao aggression and heart. He says Mayweather's style is still very difficult to figure out, making him the favorite once more.
Why this fight is happening? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why this fight is happening. Netflix is involved. Netflix has said that they, want to put on big, huge events. If you were to grade the type of events they put on in terms of how serious they are, and when I say serious, I mean like real fights, okay? Like real fights with implications in boxing. You have to give them like a C, honestly. Like, look at the fights they've put on, okay? And if there's any criticism, albeit constructive criticism, towards Netflix, is I feel that they should step up the type of fights they're putting on their platform, because there could be a lot of blowback. There was a huge amount of blowback the first Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay? You had all this attention. Literally the whole sports world and a big part of the world was tuned in to this fight. And the fight was boring. Put people to...
Reports suggest the rematch between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao could bring massive financial returns and become one of the biggest boxing events of 2026, with speculation of very high payouts for both fighters due to global interest and the scale of the event being held at the Sphere and streamed on Netflix, highlighting Pacquiao global star power and the demand for fair negotiation terms for both legends. And Despite the huge money involved, both fighters are still focused on performance, knowing that top-level competition will boost excitement and strengthen their legacy.
What he's got left at 49, we haven't seen him fight in a while. So, we know the Mayweather we used to see. We'll see what Mayweather exists at 49 years old. Honestly, I don't know, We're comparing the Mayweather we used to see against the Pacquiao we just saw. We really don't have anything to go by with Mayweather because he hasn't been active recently. 49, we'll see what he has left. He was an excellent fighter, but we'll see what he has left at 49.
Paulie, appreciate your time, man. You're doing great work over at ProBox.
We're a growing company, man. Looking forward to keep growing it.
Appreciate you, brother.
Meanwhile, Paulie Malignaggi says there is a lot of uncertainty going into the fight, and he explains it has been many years since we last saw Floyd Mayweather in a real competitive pro fight, since his final bout was in 2017. So he is not sure which version of Mayweather will appear in the ring now at nearly 50 years old, and with ring rust and a long break in mind, he says it is difficult to predict how sharp or effective Mayweather will be against a still hungry Manny Pacquiao, and he believes this will be one of the biggest questions heading into fight night.
His mental was just too far ahead of everybody else's.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Well, the one fight between like guys who retired and came back that I'm still interested in seeing is him and Manny. And I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high-level fight, though. That's what I love about it. Because I think Manny is still a high-level fighter. And Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing,
he be looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him in sparring, like, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see Manny being able to beat Floyd Mayweather. Like, I don't see it. I think Manny looked solid his last fight with Barrios, but I just don't see Floyd losing. Like, I think it's some guys that he could come back today in the sport of boxing and fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Like guys
even
like
though he's
Barrios,
46. Yeah, right.
I think he would
light Barrios up.
Yeah.
Rogan has said he still believes Floyd Mayweather looks sharp and capable of a strong performance, even after years away from competition. And he notes that in recent talks about his fitness, Mayweather has not shown a major decline in the fundamentals that made him great. Rogan highlights his timing reflexes and defensive skills built over decades, saying that this level of experience still keeps him ahead of many other fighters.
In the first place, because if he was here and he's lost this much, they're still here.
Yeah.
And even though he's not Floyd that fought Canelo or Floyd that fought Ricky Hatton, it's not the same Floyd. It's not that much different.
Yeah, he's still so far ahead.
Because he's not drinking, he's not putting his body up, he's not doing anything stupid, he stays in shape, he eats right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate Floyd too, because that's one of the guys that I never did no business with ever, and he still kind of helped me. So I appreciate him, and I think he's a real dude, and he got my love and respect.
Well, I always say that if you wanted to have a style that you emulate, where you want to have a great career, look.
Joe Rogan says that even at his age, Floyd Mayweather can still dominate and look better than most fighters because of his disciplined lifestyle and elite skill. He explains that Mayweather takes great care of his body, trains regularly, avoids drinking and partying, and eats healthy, which helps him stay sharp even after many years in boxing. Rogan believes this lifestyle keeps his timing reflexes and defensive ability at a very high level. And that is why he remains difficult to beat for most challengers, even when other fighters from his era have declined.
Netflix, of course, is very much into eventizing. He's whatever they put on, whether it's boxing or tennis. And so far, they've done Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. They just did they just did Canelo against Crawford. And obviously, a rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao, even at this stage, would classify as a big event for Netflix. And I think is a real possibility this is going to happen. Mayweather is now 46, I believe, and Pacquiao's around the same age. But look, this was the biggest fight in boxing history when it happened, and I think all these years later, a rematch, if it happens, especially after the way Pacquiao looked in July against Barrios.
Today video in Common Blue.